Alright, y'all. So, it is currently Sunday, January 18th. My bad for not doing a video on Friday. I intended to, but I didn't get to it. That's my fault. Because I gotta try and figure out a way, and I think I figured something out, and I have time tomorrow as well because it's bank holiday, and I won't be trading. But I have time for layout, organizing. So I think the plan is I'm going to set up OBS on my laptop, film on that. Yeah. Not ideal, but I just don't want to, leak any account information. I don't even know if it's important or not. I really don't know. But I'll figure all that out. And anyways, little recap. So on Friday, I know this price action looks like dog. Not that bad on NQ, but yes, it was fecal matter, bro. If we pop in the 5 here, it was just, I don't know, bro, it was just so poo, you know what I mean? Basically, trade I took was, unfortunately, I traded through this 15-minute fair value gap, which was not ideal. Actually, I think I took the trade on, yes, as a matter of fact. No, I did not. No, I indeed did not. It was indeed on NQ. So, we did have this unfortunate 15-minute, but there was such a beautiful inverse tap in on the 5-minute. I just couldn't help myself. And we had swept beautiful draws all day. And it was just such a nice move up. So I really just couldn't resist, you know what I mean? Took profits at this high here. Oh wait, no, I took profits at this high right here. So this was the trade. What happened earlier in the day, there was an entry up here. I don't exactly remember what it was, but I got entered in somewhere around here, right? Profit would have been insane, by the way. Literally so insane. I probably would have targeted to this low here. No, this. Anyways, would have been beefy. But what happened is I had a stop. I had my stop loss set, right? Before, and I looked at the trade and I was like, all right, bet that's set up. Let me just make sure everything's good on ES. We made such an insanely quick and massive, just huge tap in to the area I wanted to get entered in at, and I had my stop loss set at the wrong spot. I thought I had edited it to the AM high, this wick right here, but it didn't move. So basically, I got entered in, and because my stop loss was here for whatever reason, because it didn't let me, or I don't really remember how it happened. I either forgot to edit it. I thought I edited it, but I just don't think it went through, because that's been happening with Tradeovate a lot lately. So kind of unfortunate. But I know a few other traders in the space that took this trade, and when this hit stop loss and it went all the way down, I was so pissed, bro, because by the time I caught that, the move was already happening, and I didn't want to take a continuation trade in case we were just to move to London low, and then I get super shitty margins, and my stops are way up here, and I'm sitting at below a 1-to-1. So that was very unfortunate. I took that loss, and it was heavy. And then here, I revenge traded pretty hard, because I thought the reversal was strong here after having swept liquidity, and we were in a 4 hour, I think. So this was the trade that I had set up. Really, really disappointed in myself for this one. I had my take profit set somewhere way up here. Trade didn't make any sense. The reversal was so weak. There was nothing that we like. There was so much resting so many resting DOLs below. So it made no sense for me to take this trade, but I was just trying to make my money back. I was just revenge trading. So I got stopped out, and then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm bottom ticking this bitch. And I bought in right here. So I was down $1,000 on the day. And then I did this, I was down 800 on the day. And then I did this $400 plus recovery here on this trade. If I took full TPs to these highs here, like 5-minute body is what I would have targeted. Like, yeah, I would have gotten way more profit out of that, but like, also it was on ES, and I think it was only 1 unit. So, what did that look like? Let's see. Let's see. Buy one. These are the targeted. Yeah, 487 is what I made on the trade. Max would have been 900. So I don't even really care about that. That's whatever. Anyways, I honestly should have been trading NQ because it was the more solid indice on the day. That's fine. That's fine. Anyways, journaled lots, did some back testing. Unfortunately, didn't film it because I was helping. I'm trying to help my buddy get into day trading right now. He did it a year ago and then kind of just like fell off, got busy with school. But he's back on it now. So I was just helping him back test, getting into TradingView, putting him on some more course stuff. Anyways, super hyped about that though. Like, bro, trading with a homie if you can, so much better. That extra little push, like in the afternoons, I can't lie, I get like hella bogged down. Like, I know I gotta be back testing, I just get mad bogged down. Having a person to be like, yo, get the fuck on, we're back testing right now. So much better, bro. But if you can find a friend and you have a friend to be trading with, feel blessed, bro. If you don't, that's all good. You can make it on your own, bro. Anyways, overall shit trading day. I revenge traded. I got fucked. And yeah, pardon my language. This was just a horrible trading day. This trade was great. I collected myself between all of this price action, and I was like, all right, bet. Let me lock in. Beautiful entry. Good reversal. So we'll be coming back, not tomorrow because tomorrow's No News Monday, but I will be probably back testing, hopefully a bit in the morning and the afternoon. As you can see, I think if it's recording right, yeah, I've got a better setup, so I don't have to have 2 window captures going on where there's a slight chance that it might just swap all to one if I mess something up. I didn't know you could do this, so that's fixed now, and I've got that all locked in. But anyways, we'll be back tomorrow. I did a paper trade on gold just to test it out. It was right before school was... Oh, also, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the new weekly open gap is crazy. There's so much trading potential. So I'd prefer if we just didn't touch this on Monday because I don't want to trade bank all day. I could try and catch a cheeky little trade on gold. We'll see how it goes. Like maybe Asian session or something like that. But anyways, I took this dumb paper trade because I didn't realize. I took it at school on my laptop. I didn't realize it was like right before close was about to happen, right? But good setup, good reversal, good inverse, and I was just targeting this for like a, what was it? Like, yeah, about $1,000 profit. I got hit take profits all the way up here. So that's why this is this. Could you imagine if I took that trade on my funded account on accident? How goated that would be? Thank God I didn't, because then I just get cocky and shit, and I get probably overly emotional about it, because that would be like free 12K payout. Plus, who the hell knew that Trump would be, yip yapping about tariffs and it would make gold, move like that. Anyways, tough stuff, good stuff. We like it. Definitely want to explore into trading gold more. Devious 1-56 risk to reward ratio, basically. 1 to 56. Wow, nice. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, yeah. We'll be back. Ow, I just banged my elbow really hard. We'll be back testing tomorrow. Videos in full force. Talking to a few buddies about getting them into trading, so this is exciting, bro. It'll definitely be nice to have friends to trade with. Get me that much more locked in, you know what I mean? That little extra motivation would definitely help. I'm pretty locked in as it is, but nothing wrong with a little extra motivation. That's for sure. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. That's it for today's video. I won't be back testing this evening. I'm gonna try and get some solid sleep this evening, and we'll be back testing tomorrow, full force. So, peace for now. Love y'all.